Okay, new build time. It's going to be an upgrade to my previous Rocket Jump Ninja 1070, going with the 1080 Ti. But for now, I'll reuse the 32GB of Corsair Dominator RAM, along with the Corsair Neutron XGI 480GB. I'm going to install Windows on this instead though, the Corsair MP500. Reusing the Western Digital Black 2TB, got some new magnetic levitation fans, also from Corsair. They've been great to use. I was going to go RGB again, but I think I'll keep it simple and just use white for the fans. I already have an RGB system with Corsair, so to avoid all the extra cables and devices, I think it'd be good to just have RGB here and there, like on the Corsair H115i Pro cooler, which should complement the ASUS 1080 Ti, along with the ASUS ROG Maximus X Hero motherboard. Also a big thank you to MWAVE, the online tech retailer in Australia. They provided the CPU for me, which is the i7 8700K, and it's all going in the Corsair 500D case. My issue with tempered glass cases was you had to take out 4 screws just to get access to the system, but Corsair have fixed that. It's now on hinges, which is perfect for cleaning and checking components, and the hinges are on both sides of course. It has a nice brushed metal finish too, really good looking case. Seems easy to build in too, and we'll be powering the system with the Corsair RM850i 80 Plus Gold. A nice new feature on this case, it actually has rubber strips, so it won't scratch it. It also gives a little more separation from the bottom of the case. When installing the motherboard, I had an issue. It seems the shield is just a bit too big to fit through the back. I looked it up online, and others have had the same problem, so hopefully ASUS addresses that for the next. I did eventually get it installed though, it just took a lot of effort, and it still didn't fit perfectly. I've actually never had so much trouble with installing a motherboard, so that's a bit of a worry. As for the chip, I'm sure you don't need to know how good it is or why we chose it, so instead I want to tell you a bit about my relationship with MWAVE. Since having this channel, I get a lot of offers for promotion in exchange for money, but I don't want to do it because unless I've used them myself, I don't know if I can trust them. A fear of mine is sending people to the wrong place or recommending a product that doesn't suit them. I'm trying to save people time and money. And the good news is I was actually buying from MWAVE long before they got in contact with me. I then met the team in person down at PAX, and of course they're all awesome people. So when you see me recommending MWAVE or promoting them, they're actually not paying me. They just help me out with sponsorship from time to time. And because they're such great people, I just want to promote them. And in terms of telling you about them, I know for a fact they're great to deal with, I know the prices are competitive, and I know the range is good. So I can feel safe sending people to buy with them. So if you're from Australia, show some love for MWAVE, especially if you're looking to build a new system or get new mice, keyboards, pads and all that. Definitely worth checking out. I'll leave the usual links in the description. Back to the 500D case. It has these panels for the fans. You remove them, install the fans, then put them back. In the top one, I've installed two 140mm fans, and I'll be putting 3 total at the front, but they're only 120mm. Don't really know how I feel about this design overall, but it seems to work. Slightly difficult, but it was simple enough. So the video isn't too long, skipping to installing the ASUS 1080 Ti. That was nice and easy. And when plugging the cables into the power supply, I just pulled the supply out a bit and plugged them in that way. I don't think I've ever done that with the case before. It did make it easier though. This is the build when up and running. Got a bit of an NVIDIA theme going on, and that's what I do love about RGB. We can give our systems a theme. Nothing overboard, just giving it a bit of character. I'll be benchmarking this soon and also doing some comparisons, so stay tuned for that. And again, big thanks to Corsair, ASUS and MWAVE for helping out. Like and share this video, and I'll catch you in the next.